one,
Birds.
but okay. Alright, I get it. Alright.
But I'll tell you who's gonna go flying. Whoever loses this game in between Razor and Gus.
Right. Okay. So the reading of the back of somebody's head game was off for me because I do know both of these players. Razor has been a pretty solid Pichu in the Smash community, a good player coming from Smash 4 who, God, I can't remember his name now. I think it was Bayonetta.
It was Bayonetta.
Was it? Okay,
Like,
good.
chances are, if he was playing Smash 4, it was Bayonetta.
Okay, yeah.
Like, it's a pretty safe bet if you can't remember someone's main. It was probably Bayonetta.
It was a pretty safe Bayonetta. Well, I tried. It's, you know.
That joke is about as dead as...
You were close.
That would have been perfect.
You were close, yeah.
That would have been absolutely perfect.
I appreciate the effort.
Where's the commentator's curse when you need it?
All right.
Oh, man. Pretty even percentages so far, all things considered.
Yeah. And there it is. You found the commentator's curse.
Yeah,
hey.
we did it. We found it.
Hey, there it is.
Joke is about as dead as Gus's first stock. There we go. That works.
Yeah, man. I don't know a whole lot about the Palutena Pichu matchup. It seems like one of those situations where Pichu's small, nimble size could definitely help him out.
What do you mean one of those situations? That's all of the situations.
That's multiple of situations. However, Palutena's got some pretty annoying aerials, man.
Oh, yeah,
And
absolutely.
Pichu's a very light boy / girl / they.
They can be either or. That's true.
Yes.
They got costumes for both.
We don't want anyone to be mad here at Tripoint, man. I'm here to make everybody happy.
You know, technically speaking, Palutena is also a they because at the end of the day, she's a goddess. This ain't her true form.
True. Yeah.
So she could very well just be a ball of light that could be knocking Pichu right off the stage.
Pikachu's son.
Pikachu's son.
Pikachu's dead son got sent outside of the stage with that down smash.
I want it to be canon now that Pikachu Libre is Pichu in this game's mother. Like, that's why he's so unbelievably powerful.
Has anyone ever told you that it's not canon?
What?
And it's canon. We just made it right here now.
Ooh,
and
baby.
Let's see if Gus can make it back to the stage in neutral. Looks like doing a pretty good job right now, able to grab Pichu and send him to the coast-to-coast other side of the stage. That was a good job at Gus trying to recover there.
Yeah, absolutely. Gus is at a pretty dangerous dead,
Left tap.
and it's going to be relatively even now because Razor, while he is super light, while he is easy to launch here, is able to get in and deal tons of damage if given the opportunity.
Yeah. I will say this, Gus has done a very good job at coming back into this game after. It's always unfortunate when you lose your first stock to like an SD of some sort of caliber, but that has not affected Gus for the most part.
Yeah, you hate to see that happen, but Gus is really doing work here on Razor's Pichu, getting him up to 108%, but Pichu ain't having it, getting him in down throw. Gus retaliating with a Nair.
Yeah, they're very dangerous, very threatening at all times. Palutena Nair takes the cake once again, splatting Pichu onto our screen. Gus takes game one.
Who would have thought that Nair killed?
Oh, Nair's gross. Most of Palutena's aerials in this game are very disgusting.
Yeah, yeah, that's pretty gross. Like, I can't even deny. It's just shocking how gross it is. Because if you remember Smash 4, like, they were good aerials, but, like, this is a whole nother level of gross.
Oh, yeah. Palutena is one of the most surprising success stories in this game. A lot of people weren't really, like, when this game was coming out, nobody was going, oh boy, I can't wait to play Palutena.
Yes.
Nobody said that.
Seriously, she went from Ren and Stimpy gross to the Human Centipede gross within one game. Let's see how gross she can be this next match.
Immediately getting off to a quick start. Razor trying to dash attack away his into advantage, but they're going to end up leading too much. A lot of what we see from Pichu's is just, and their success rate. It's going to be all about how quickly they can get somebody into one of those combos that does like 60 to 80 damage.
Yeah, absolutely. If you guys are a fan of Twitter combos, play Pichu. It's the name of the game here. Like, just play them.
Have you seen that Twitter video where someone is playing as Peach and they're like talking about her Twitter combo, and it's just basically someone going back and forth really fast, throwing up, like pulling out turn up throwing it and just dancing around a neutral, and then they fair once and they die.
Yes, and it's so gross. Peach is another gross woman in this game. But I'll tell you what else is pretty gross. The fact that Guts took away one stock with just an up air.
Hey man, first of all women are beautiful. Once again, trying to make everybody happy here, okay? We're not discriminating anyone based on looks. We only discriminate based on talent.
Yeah, of course. All women are queens, but if she breathes, she's a thought! I love that box.
Heavy with memes.
It's such a good meme. But I'll tell you what else is a solid meme. Gus is at 116 and is yet to lose his first stock.
Yeah, he's still in a...
Oh my gosh, that hitbox was huge.
Yeah, Love Tap's dumb. Love Tap's so stupid. It has a very big reach, bigger than you would expect, and for a move that looks like it would barely tickle an opponent, it sends you flying.
I mean, that's why I love fighting games. You literally just get like a pinky scratch in, and that can kill someone. That's just too hype for me.
Trying to go for one of these back airs. So we kind of just saw right there, Razor, nice down air, wasn't able to lead it into anything, and that's sort of been the story about this matchup. Even though Razor is not playing too bad, Gus has done a pretty good job at avoiding Pichu combos.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm surprised that Gus is able to bob and weave so easily up until that forward smash, losing his second stock, getting down to stock number 1.
Yeah, really good
last.
Stock, the first and only. Yeah, the only remaining survivor.
Stock last. Stock gone with that back air from Gus. Maybe.
Smacking this Pichu right in the back of the head, making things relatively even now.
It's pretty much anyone's game at this point, I would say, because Razor, while he does have trouble landing these combos that we typically see with Pichus, Gus is starting to lose it a little bit when it comes to defense.
Yeah.
Getting hit a lot more often.
I would say that's a credit to how good Razor's reaction time has been. Even though he hasn't been able to string a lot of these things together, he's been able to react in a lot of different ways to Gus's moves that have put him in positions to get kills.
That's absolutely true, and it would be relatively easy for Razor to get a kill in on Gus with 112%, but Gus is not having it, playing a lot more carefully, using some more projectiles, and getting in those aerials where he can, which I think is a really smart play, especially when you're playing a fast character like Pichu.
Anytime you're above like 120 and you're against Pichu, standing on the ledge is the scariest thing, because Pichu's just throw out forward tilt. It's relatively safe, it's fast, it's strong. Just, you no reason to do anything else.
It's a free anxiety attack, much like that back air.
Hey, how about we just forward tilt again?
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
free, dude.
I mean, forward tilt's pretty free. Let's be real here.
That's not gonna kill, is it? Wow, it is
Yeah.
gonna kill. It just barely caught him too, but it doesn't matter. Razor takes game 2.
Yeah, once again, like a little tickle, sending him right off stage. It's gonna be even set so far. Oh man, I think Razor really picked it up again near the end of that last game, just because he was able to get a lot more hits in. He knew where Gus was trying to bob and weave, where he was available, and where he just stopped shielding to try and get some of his stuff done.
I agree. You don't need to be a Pichu that hits 80% combos if you're going to have such a good reaction time, and just if your steps are going to be quick and you're going to capitalize on your opponent's mistakes fast, good things can happen.
Absolutely. You know what a good thing that I think would happen? Just
What?
if people, whenever they did like Battlefield or Omega, start picking New Donk City, just so I can hear Jump Up Superstar more often.
Here's the thing. Whoa, sending him down a little deeper than I expected. I expected there to be a platform under this goddess, but that was not the case.
Yeah, that got pretty scary there for Gus. Man.
It's still pretty scary for Gus. I mean, 99% against Pichu. Razor's moving and grooving and like just in control completely. I'd be scared if I was Gus.
I mean, it's not unusual to be loved by anyone except for Palutena. She is avoiding just all of this stuff that Razor's throwing out here. But luckily, Gus is able to get a couple of hits in, sending him up to 55%. Still relatively dangerous stock for Gus, but we're seeing him play a lot more defensively, using some of his areas where he can. This is going to be close.
Down tilt into forward air right there. Try to do it again. Missed it that time, though.
But he didn't miss that roll read. Gus taking away Razor's first stock.
Who do you think Palutena's starter Pokemon pick would be?
Because she's a goddess, I want to say Arceus, but I think that's a little too easy.
Yeah, that's a little too much. I don't know if I could accept that answer.
I don't know. Okay, if we're going like we're going purely off the side of that ledge with Gus's stock, but as far as Palutena's starter,
Insatiable.
I have a feeling she would go with Torterra just because, or Turtwig. Yeah, Turtwig. Just because, like, she's an Earth goddess. She loves the planet. She's a hippie. I feel like she'd be totally down for that.
I could see Turtwig. Turtwig's chill. Palutena's chill. You know what's not chill? All of this damage that Razor is racking up on the Gus right now.
Yeah, I was just about to mention that. Razor's really starting to get in here on Gus, and because she is a relatively big body compared to Pichu, it's going to be easy for him to get a couple hits in.
I also want to talk about that for a second. I realize that the size of these combatants may vary, but Pichu, this is like half the size of this goddess. Come on.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Like,
Nintendo, you made this character. Don't lie to me.
He's got to be the smallest character in the game, right?
I think it's Olimark's. He's the size of a dime.
Oh my God, you're right. Oh, you're talking canonically speaking.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, like, but in this game, I do think that Pichu is the smallest, which does give him a great advantage. But I'm just noticing now he's racking up a decent amount of damage himself just by doing a lot of these electric moves. Gonna be pretty dangerous for Razor, but Gus able to get that last hit of jab out, sending him flying.
That was huge. Gus needed to try to make sure to end Razor's stock right here, ledge guard him in some way. Not only did he not do that, a quick tuck and roll by Razor and a love tap later, he's in the lead now.
Yeah, absolutely. It could very well still be Gus's game just because Razor is still at 131 and is continually racking up damage with those electric moves. But it is weighed in his favor just because he has that extra stock and the mobility. Yeah,
Gus has thrown at that counter a couple times. Hasn't really worked to his advantage so far. I'll tell you what does. That back throw. That back throw is another yeet.
Yeah, it's a pretty good yeet tool, let's be real. Relatively even now. Gus is at a medium percentage, 62, but he should be able to rack up quite a bit on Razor, especially if he keeps using those moves.
Yeah, here's the thing. I feel like Gus is... Are we talking about it before? Dude.
Hey, my guy.
Dude.
Come on.
Come on, man. You can't do it. You can't just bounce this man like a beach ball and then spike him into the ground. Come on.
Speaking of dirt, Pichu, you filthy.